Cheryl Scott's first day on the job would have been exciting naturally, but the first piece of mail she opened as executive director of the BC Foundation included a transformational gift from the estate of Patricia and Clifford Mettler. Clifford passed in 2006. Then when Patricia passed in 2018, she remembered Bakersfield College in her will. An endowment was created, and together with Patricia's family, the BC team created a plan to use the donation for the early college agriculture program, which allows high school students to take college credit ag classes. For more background on the Mettlers' connection to Kern County and Bakersfield College, the foundation team visited with John McFarland, nephew of Patricia Mettler.
My wife and I kind of inherited the old folks for their caretaker issues and legalities and all those things. And this pretty much concludes that assignment. And I think it's going to be pretty spectacular into a long family story. Uncle Clifford and Aunt Pat, and me being their semi-adopted kid, they followed my activities. And I went through Bakersfield College and graduated, and they were party to everything I did. I was active in the music programs and with good old bandmaster Chuck Wood back in those days. And they attended all the concerts with my folks. And it was, kind of a family event. Neither one of them attended Bakersfield College. Clifford attended and graduated from USC, and Pat attended for a couple of years and then ended up going to work. So they had no participating connection with Bakersfield College, but they truly believed in it as the hometown school. Uncle Clifford Mettler and his brother Reynold and his dad William decided that they wanted to go into serious farming. And the opportunity presented itself when the railroad game plan was to go from Bakersfield up over the Grapevine to Los Angeles. And all of the land was purchased and assigned to the railroads. Well, they found out it was just way too steep and they couldn't do it. It was not possible. So the government withdrew all that land that they'd given to the railroads, and instead it ended up going out through Tehachapi and the Loop and out to the desert and back into Los Angeles, that route. All this land was coming up on the market, and the alternate sections, the full square mile sections, as they do that checkerboard pattern for railroad right-of-ways, became available. And Clifford and his brother Reynold and his dad William bought it. And they put together what became known as Mettler Farms. And although they maintained separate farming entities, it functioned pretty much as a joint operation. Well, their biggest dilemma was, if they went to work in the morning, they had to go back to Bakersfield for lunch. And they were losing almost an hour on the road each way, plus lunch. And I'm sure it was a talk to death business lunch with them. And so they decided they needed a place to eat lunch. So they took a section of that land and made the first thing a restaurant, and then came a truck stop, and it instantly became known as Mettler Station. Not only did they do all the farming, but they jointly ran all of the packing sheds too. So they were a big contributor to the farm industry for all of Kern County. It was pretty impressive. This agricultural project you have going, and like I said, how do young people get started in a home? How do you get that first home? What Clifford has created here through you is how they get into an agricultural career. It fits their wishes exactly, but being here I am, one step removed, it totally makes sense. It makes this goal and life's goal doable. I think that piece of this whole conclusion is what makes it so perfect. It enables those kids that have this dream of trying to do what Clifford and his brother and his dad did. They don't have a way to pull it off, but with this program, they can get there.
Patricia Mettler's goal with her gift was to support ag education at Bakersfield College. Through her generosity, the Patricia Mettler Early College Ag Pathway has been established. Her award will be given to John McFarland in honor of his Aunt Patricia. It reads, Patricia Mettler's legacy gift will forever support agriculture education at Bakersfield College, keeping alive her family's history of shaping agribusiness in Kern County.